All right, good morning. Let's discover the biggest mistake that stressed out women make. Okay, so in today's society, women are led to believe that we should grit our teeth, bite the bullet, and dig in our heels and trudge forward uphill, doing everything for everyone, even when we're exhausted, right? This is a surefire way for physical and emotional collapse, right? The biggest mistake stressed out women often make is trying to do everything themselves without asking for help, setting boundaries, and prioritizing their own well being. Okay, many women feel an immense pressure to do it all, right? I've been there. I sometimes still struggle, right? We feel that pressure to do it all, balancing our career, parenting, relationships, home responsibilities, social expectations, all while striving to meet our own and society's high standards of success, right? This often leads to an unhealthy cycle of overcommitting, overfunctioning, and neglecting our own needs, resulting in burnout, stress, frustration, right? So, why does this happen? Well, one major reason women fall into this trap is the fear of being perceived as incapable, selfish, or not enough. So sometimes we avoid asking for help or delegating tasks because we worry things won't be done right, or we feel guilty for leaning on others. So instead of sharing the load, we carry it all, right? Silently accumulating stress, resentment, exhaustion. Over time, this habit can cause serious mental and physical health issues, such as chronic fatigue, anxiety, headaches, and a weakened immune system. Not good, right? So, another common mistake is failing to set clear boundaries, whether at work or home or in social settings. Many women feel obligated to say yes to every request, taking on too much and stretching themselves too thin. This often sends the unintended message that their time, our time, energy, and our needs are less important than those of others. As a result, we find ourselves sometimes depleted and disconnected from our own desires and goals, right? So, what are some practical steps to avoid this cycle of overwhelm? So, to break free from this cycle, it is essential for women to prioritize their mental and physical well being by implementing healthy habits and boundaries. Okay, so I'm going to give you 8 practical steps you can take to reduce stress and create a healthier balance. Number one, learn to delegate and ask for help. Okay, delegating tasks at work, sharing household responsibilities, or reaching out to friends and family for support can significantly lighten the load. It's important to remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but it is an act of self care and strength. Focus on collaboration rather than perfection. Okay, so number two, set clear and healthy boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary without guilt. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. So too many women have that perception. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They're about protecting you, your time, your energy, whether it's limiting after hours work emails, blocking out time for self-care, or communicating your limits with loved ones. Boundaries are key to maintaining that balance. Okay? Number 3, prioritize rest and recovery. Rest is not a luxury. Rest is not a luxury. I'm going to say that a third time. Rest is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Whether it's through sleep, meditation, quiet moments of reflection, or short breaks during the day, prioritizing rest allows your mind and your body to recharge. Incorporate small, consistent rituals of self care like journaling, walking in nature, or simply enjoying a good book. Okay? Number 4, focus on what you can control. Stress often comes from trying to control everything, every outcome. Instead, redirect your energy to what is within your control: your actions, your mindset, and how you respond to situations. Let go of perfectionism and allow yourself to focus on progress rather than flawless results. Okay. Number 5, schedule me time without apology. Block off time on your schedule. Literally block it off for yourself as intentionally as you would for any other obligation. Okay. And use this time to do something you enjoy, whether it's exercise or a hobby, connecting with friends, or simply relaxing. Taking time for yourself will make you more present and effective in other areas of your life. Number 6, reframe negative self talk. I have so many clients that struggle with this, okay? But you've got to reframe that negative self talk. Women often place undue pressure on themselves through this internal dialogue, like, I should be able to handle this, or I'm failing. You have to challenge these thoughts by asking, would I say this to someone else that I care about? Right? You wouldn't. Replace self criticism with affirmations and reminders that you're doing your best, you are enough, and you're worthy. Okay? Number 7, break the cycle of overcommitment. Take a hard look at your schedule and your commitments. Eliminate tasks or obligations that don't align with your priorities or values. Simplifying your life, okay? It gives you the space to focus on what truly matters to you, and it reduces unnecessary stress. Number 8, build a strong support network of family, friends, or even professionals such as coaches or therapists who can offer guidance, encouragement, and perspective. Being able to share your challenges and your victories with others can be incredibly empowering. What is the power of prioritizing yourself, right? Ultimately, the root of the issue lies in recognizing that self care and balance are not selfish. Okay, they're necessary. By setting boundaries, asking for help, releasing perfectionism, women can take charge of their well being and prevent that stress and overwhelm from spiraling out of control. Prioritizing yourself doesn't mean you're neglecting others. Rather, it allows you to show up as a healthier, happier, and more effective version of yourself in every role you play. Okay? And the truth is, we've all heard it a million times, no one can pour from an empty cup. Women need to give themselves permission to rest, recharge, and nurture their own needs so they can thrive, not just survive. Breaking free from the cycle of overwhelm isn't easy, but small, consistent steps towards self care, support, and balance can lead to greater joy, clarity, and peace in all aspects of life. Okay? So, if you'd like to learn how to work with me to put these practical steps into action, shoot me a message, shoot me an email to schedule a call. We'll have a conversation. I'll ask you a few short questions just to make sure I can actually help you. And you'll decide if working with me is a fit for you. If it is, awesome. We can totally work together. And if it isn't, I'll do my best to give you guidance and put you in the right direction based on your goals. Make it a great rest of your week.